Regarding the blunt amendment.
Okay.
Which we are extremely opposed to.
Okay.
We obviously feel that it makes the entire health provision very, very arbitrary. Right? Any company, for whatever reason, can refuse whatever service they want.
That's not true.
Well, it's because of their conscience. That was in the amendment. But even for the purpose for which it was intended, which was to allow people to opt out of contraception and other women's health care services, we feel that is wrong and is going in the wrong direction and undermines legitimate women's health issues as well as undermines the Affordable Care Act, which we are not surprisingly in favor of. Right? So we are...
I guess my question would be, so you favor forcing the Catholic Church to cover abortions?
No. That was never part of it. No.
This is the list of those 300 letters. Excuse me. And that is our initial latecomer.
All right.
Right? So that is our initial thing. However, we are here to make sure that these people's voices were heard.
Definitely.
By delivering them, right?
Yeah.
In addition, however, there are people who we expect will continue to submit letters.
Okay.
Right? And so we're not going to be able to come down to Philly every other day. We're from Bucks County, right? So we're not going to be able to come to Philly every other day. So what we wanted to do...
Here's our info if you want to mail.
That's exactly what we wanted to do. Mail or email.
Both are on there, and I'll give you, I have one of your cards too.
Do you have one of those too?
Sure. And then this is Ray, so she's in our office as well.
Great.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that's all we wanted.
Okay.
And,
great. Well, I could say that Senator Toomey supports the Blunt Amendment. He voted for it. He strongly supports it.
Schools and hospitals.
Okay, so we're from Penn Action. What we did was collect these from, these are letters, and Barbara will explain it, about the Blunt Amendment from all across the state. So, and it was a relatively short time. This wasn't a 6-week drive. This was more like a week. Sure. Because the vote only happened on March 1st.
But it didn't take long to get those.
Right.
So, the reason for objection to Senator Casey's vote in favor of the Blunt Amendment is because we feel it's undermining the Affordable Care Act. The Affordable Care Act's, one of its main goals is to work for preventative health services. And contraceptives are a preventative health service.
Now, I have to ask before I forget, we're going to be getting more in, but we're not going to be coming back into Philadelphia. Part of this was wanting to bring the voices right to you, so we knew that was in somebody's hands. And if you're not the right person, then I know that there's someone in this office that can get those. It's not going to be lost in email or anything like that.
We're actually going to, I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm going to send them down to D.C.
Okay, perfect.
I'm sure you're aware legislative issues are handled over D.C. office.
That's great, actually.
So we send them all down to D.C.
So my question. So where is the senator going to be when it comes back?
Like I said, legislative things are handled out over D.C. office, and so each of them is individual.
Well, it's clear from those letters they certainly, although people oppose the Blunt Amendment, they also recognize that the Blunt Amendment vote happened and is gone now. But if it comes up again, then these people are also saying, by taking this action, that they don't want him to vote wrong again.
Sure, and I'll certainly send that down to D.C., but we're not in a position to tell you, one way or the other, how the senator's going to vote in any particular bill, not just the Blunt Amendment.
As the messenger, basically.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're going to get a good day.